Pursuit of wisdom and growing up. Wisdom is a multiplier of knowledge, and you will not learn it in a college. While it is unfair to compare, a philosopher needs adventure and thought, not training, while a doctor must memorize without complaining. Wisdom will help a good doctor truly see, and help her knowledge to grow like a big tree. Wisdom is not just about knowing, but learning more and more without ever slowing. Without wisdom, people unfortunately make mistakes, so they really need it, even if for their own sakes. And we all need as much wisdom as we can get. Pursuit of wisdom is something we must never forget. We have to search for it, and for as long as it takes. Maybe even make an art form out of avoiding mistakes. When I was frightened in school, I discovered, in my little wisdom, how a bully is just a dull tool. If they only took to books, they wouldn't have ended up becoming crooks. Their mad lives have been played out countless times before, and for naught was their entire war. I think this is why I early on felt that love of wisdom was important for all. It sets us free and lets us all stand tall. Wisdom will also help troubled people convert whatever mistakes they did make into precious lessons and finally give them a break. In wisdom, people know how to fix things without asking how, and that always makes everything right somehow. Wisdom will convert self-blame to self-love and show that mistakes are lessons that they shouldn't dispose of. In wisdom, the first book they write will set all the things right. We live in a poverty and an overwork system. There is nothing in our culture that encourages us to wisdom. Just look at how people treat each other in movies and TV, and you will surely agree. Wisdom, however, can counteract all the bad culture. It will enlighten us and give us nurture. And making a mistake is not the end of the world. We simply have to learn to use wisdom and not just do what we are told. A lot of mistakes come from wanting to be other than we really are, following others so that we belong, or being played like a guitar. Wisdom will help us grow in our own direction and will help us see who we really are through introspection. Just growing and expanding into the magnificent bouquet of flowers that we truly are will take us out to our bright and unique star. We should really develop that magnificent thirst and look for wisdom first. Early on, wisdom will help us see and set our minds completely free. Show us that the teachers are pretending to teach. The lessons they share are of little consequence or reach. That bullies are just victims of abuse, living a life void of the peace that they don't know they can choose. At the same time, wisdom will help us avoid it all the bad things, and help us climb. And the heights we reach are not just a figure of speech, as that is the up and growing all the way up. Otherwise, people are merely aging, putting on some show that they are staging. As to a good start, I think adventures and wise biographies speak well to the heart. Reading wise books that make us happy and strong will teach us class and wisdom before long.